Good morning. Welcome to Nita Keeping It Raw. Last night, I got up this morning. I normally don't jump right on and start sharing about certain things, but first, let me say thank the Lord for waking me up to see another day above ground. This is truly the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Last night, I went out on a date and I went to the movies, dinner, and it was a fun evening up until dinner. Um, when we sat down to eat, um, the atmosphere was good. The ambiance was okay, and then there was six black male youths seated behind us, uh, approximately ranging from the age of maybe 16 to 18. And boy, did they act like it. It's totally embarrassing when you go out and you try to enjoy yourself and have a good time, and you see the result of ignorance of your culture of people, and what are they being taught at home. I've often said this before, that Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are raising this generation, and it was so evident last night. I was totally disappointed. I was totally outraged as we were sitting there eating. Um, some food hit me uh, on my dress, and I just sat there quietly because I knew that the person that I was with wasn't a temperament person. This was the person that, okay, you do something, you're going to be accountable for it right then, right there, right now. And I didn't want that at all. Well, as I stopped, and the young man said, one of the young men out of the six black kids said, "Oh, that was me. I apologize." I quickly got out of my seat and I asked him, "What is wrong with you? Why are you all acting like this? You know, would you act like this in front of your parents?" So, well, I said, "I'm sorry." So there was this one, he was real antsy and he was, loud, obnoxious, and, in other words, "We apologize, so go sit your ass down." So, you know, I've always heard that the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. So then my date got involved, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, black on black, you know, and so um, I'm very disappointed. I end up losing my appetite. The manager came. I didn't want to call the police on him, which I probably should have, because orange is the new black anyway. But I see enough of our young black men in shackles, in handcuffs, incarcerated for dumb shit. And this was some dumb shit. It was a total embarrassment. I mean, it really was. Um, it was like they didn't ruin the evening, but that moment was ruined. It was like, can't get that back. Wasn't trying to get it back. But wake up, young people. Wake up. There's a big bullseye on our back anyway. A systematic bullseye. And you give these other people that have more power than you, you give them more ammunition to lock your black ass up. And these six black young men showed their natural ass on a Saturday night in a predominantly white neighborhood. And it was just unacceptable. I mean, we all don't know what our kids do when they're away from us. That's a known fact. We all know that. But I do know this. I believe that when it comes to table etiquette, when it comes to knowing how to act when you go out, not being rude to other patrons, I believe that my kids wouldn't do it. They may act silly, but I don't think that they would do it. So this morning I am really appalled and I am very disappointed in my experience last night. We were accommodated by not paying for our food, and that really at that point it didn't even matter to me. And then one of the idiotic idiots had the nerve to say, "Well, what do you want? Money? You can't even wipe your ass yet. You 17 years old, and how dare you insult someone who's going on 56 cent? That means 56. 56 cent. Did we want your money? You probably got your money from a summer job." Anyway, but the evening went on. The evening was nice. I enjoyed myself. We had a nice time. That was the only glitch in the entire evening. But parents, you know, what are you teaching your children? Or what are you not teaching them? Because what the way that they act when they go out reflects you, you know. And like I said, I didn't want to take it to the another level. I mean, I could have roasted their asses. I mean, roasted them to no avail. But I looked around and I saw who was watching, and I decided to bow out gracefully and be the better person and the bigger person and the adult, because it could have gotten real ugly. So, happy Sunday. Enjoy your day. This is Nita keeping it raw. Talk to y'all later, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.